Love or hate your body is the subject of today's health tip for Slim Brothers Daily Health Tip. My name is Joseph Spenlove, and today we're going to talk about, again, being fat, but today we're going to talk about loving or hating your body. Now, here's me when I was 31 stones, and you can see the most important bit here is these rolls of fat. Okay, many people would hate this photo because they're showing their worst part of their body. When we have photos, we try and cover up, we try and get rid of our fat rolls, we try and get rid of our fat chins. People don't go swimming because they don't want to show their body to others. And even if you were alone in the swimming pool, a lot of people just feel ashamed of their body because they definitely don't love it, but they don't even like it as well. So what we want to discuss today is accepting your body. I've done a local newspaper interview this week, and we've been talking about it quite a lot. And for those of you who have been to one of my classes, and I've talked about this photo before, this was kind of a life-changing thing for me, because when my daughter was born back in the year 2000, I'd seen this in magazines, photos like this. Obviously, they were average-shaped men, not 31 stone guys, but I wanted to create the same photo. And when we had this photo framed, the guy said, don't worry about this fat, we can cut the photo and get rid of it. And I said, no. Okay, I said I want the photo, not because I love being fat, not because I think that fat roll looks great, but just because, at some point in your life, you have to accept who you are and what you have. Okay, it doesn't mean that you have to like it, but you do have to accept your body. Now, the positives for accepting your body, let me give you a great example, is swimming. Loads of people, swimming is great for you, by the way. We all know swimming is great for us, but a lot of people won't swim because they are ashamed of their body. They are scared that other people will be looking, and it stops them from losing weight because they're scared of their body. So I put it to you, give yourself a challenge and swim. And although you may feel everyone is looking at you, which a lot of big people do, to be honest with you, most people don't. The best thing to do is to go as a group. Go with a friend who's also overweight. Call me, I'll go with you for the first time if you need me to go and be your swim partner. But go with somebody who's a little bit bigger as well. And once you get into the routine, you know the staff, you know which way to go in. Sometimes it's just a little bit scary your first time. But once you get into the routine of swimming, it's a great way to obviously lose weight and feel great. The other thing that I was talking about in my Derby Telegraph interview this week was my surgery. So for those of you who don't know, back in 2010, basically I had a skin roll down the bottom here. So if I just show you here, look, you can see this is like full of loose skin. Okay, so I used to have a skin flap, a skin fold at the bottom here that went quite low. So it was like this, if you see what I mean, attached to my body. And what I said today was, when I was being interviewed, that if I turned back the clock, I probably actually wouldn't get rid of that skin fold. The reason being, it's a little bit embarrassing, but I will show you. Here is a video exclusive, guys. It's not very nice what I'm going to show you. But basically, they cut all the way round, okay, in a big circle. But the problem I have now is, can you see it here, look? So they've cut here and they pulled my bottom up. Therefore, whichever trousers I wear, I don't know if you can see this, but I've actually got a builder's butt all the time sticking out of all my trousers. Not because I've got a builder's butt, but because my butt has been physically lifted up And this is why people say to me, "Oh, pull your trousers up." God, my trousers are already up. I stupidly had my body changed, and this is why I changed my body. And this is why I go back to the subject of this video: love your body and don't look for enhancements, because you can see over this side, I've also got like a lump of, I don't know whether it's fat or skin that they didn't cut away. So this side is nice and flat, but this side is also got a little bump here. And again, this was from my surgery. So what I'm trying to say is, if you don't accept yourself, you're just going to keep on looking and looking and looking. And if you start to have surgery, the surgery will never stop, because as you know, there are cheek tucks, they're making your eyes bigger. You know, you can go through your body again and again and again, and you can have the same operations a year later to make it back looking perfect. So to conclude, accept your body and enjoy the natural, how to say, you know, just enjoy the best that you can have without going through the pain. When I had my tummy tuck, oh my God, it was so painful. The most painful thing in my life. I know quite a few people have had breast surgery as well, and again, it's just so painful. Just your skin just feels like it's being ripped apart, which it is. And obviously you have the side effects of that, plus all the drug damage that you're gonna experience throughout that. I just need to pick up my photo. So for those of you just joined us, my name is Joseph Splendor. This is the Slim Brother tip, and today we were talking about accepting your body. And here's the photo from 2000 when my daughter was born. Now we're just gonna read the comments on here. Okay, thank you Kay for your comments, and thank you Sandra. The only operation Kay needs is to stitch up her mouth, which again wouldn't work, Kay, because you would pop a straw through and drink Mars bars through a straw, I'm sure. Right, let's just say hello to our other viewers on here tonight. So hello to Sarah. Ali has joined us, Sharon, Janet, Sarah, Camilla, and Janet. Thank you, Janet, for your comments. Oh, Mandy's just come on as well. So my story in the Derby Evening Telegraph will be going in sometime next week. I will let you know when it's going in, but it's a really nice story about teaching fitness classes in Derby. It's my 15th year anniversary, and I'll also be talking about Phoebe and why I haven't seen her for 7 years. So it's a little bit of a heartbreaking but really nice, warming story, and hopefully we will see where this will lead. So thank you for joining us on this Friday evening. Have a great weekend. If you've got any questions, comment on this video and I will go online and reply to your questions. But we'll see you again tomorrow for another live Facebook Slim Tip. Goodbye, Slim Brother, sisters and brothers.